Hello YouTube fans, here again. Thought I'd take my jacket off, it's a bit not too cold today. I thought I'd do me and, bear with me, my dog, me and my mutt. Not done one for ages, talk a bit of politics and talk a bit of shit. Now, one thing I am pissed off about is two things. One, Boris Johnson needs to know where his bread is buttered. And for people who want to know what the hell I'm blooming on about is doing a deal with China and the Cold War. China. And I might get shit for being racist, but I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but where did Coronavirus 19 come from? Where did it come from? Oh yeah, what happened in that area of where it come from? And it was in China, wasn't it? Oh yeah, and yeah, Donald Trump, wasn't he right when he said, did it come from China? So he was. So what happens? What happens? Boris Johnson is doing a deal with China. You know, the more I think about Boris, the more he pisses me off. The more I'm hoping he gets voted out. But it's one of them who, like I said when I talked about the idiot who took over from Donald Trump. You got to research who you're voting for. Look at me, I thought Nick Starling was the man for us. Seems lately he's always up Boris Johnson's butthole. He's up his butthole all the bloody time. He's up his butthole. And then suddenly he says something, he has a little bit of an argument, a little bit of a lovely spat with flipping half end the Boris. And then suddenly he's up his butt again. So it's one of them, you got to figure out who do you vote for. As you hear, you've got kids steaming that stool. Do not go for that tat loser. Dogs fell in love with a pussy tat. Bear with me one moment, ladies and gentlemen, to be continued. Dogs, don't you just love them? Seen a pussy, that's the animal type by the way, and it's decided to go for it. But lucky enough, I got the better of it. Yeah. I got the better of it. But yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them, you know what I mean? You do your fucking fault. But it just does to show you, Boris really does treat the people like shit. Extending things and so on, letting all the kids go, oh, here's a plain example now, I'm walking, surprise, surprise, it's a kid's stool. Walk on the other end of the street to street, it's a kid's stool. That is all you get, kiddie stools, and more kiddie stools. Look at them all paying to death for. Don't get me wrong, I used to be a kid myself, and I'll repeat that one, but someone's got to. But this is the bit what pisses me off. This is the bit what pees me off, people. Right, I was checking the evening news and there's an article, right, and it said same side is going bad, same side is going up, and yeah, I know, I said I wasn't going to check the stands, but I did. Same side, even though it's on the red one, it's on the white one, no, the white one that says go, oh fuck it, the one that says go down, you know what I mean, the white one goes down, I'm holding a bag at the moment, but the white arrow what goes down, it was down. We're now on 116, but before I get excited, it'll probably go up again. At the moment, the ones what are red, to put people's mind at ease, but you know, I'm not a scientist like these amazing idiots what work for Boris. At the moment, they're up and down, and we're stuck on sort of like a hill, and this is the worrying bit, this is the bit what scares me. Because where it's stuck on this hill, it's one of them, it could be up and it could be down, you know what I mean? It could be up and it could be down. So it's worrying moments. I do not want it to go up the hill, naturally I want it to go down, because it's stuck on the hill. I don't think it knows itself what it's doing. There'll be a day when it goes up and there'll be a day when it goes down. So today we could go up, and then before it goes tomorrow it could go down, then the day after it will go up, and then tomorrow it will go down. It's the way it is at the moment, but eventually if it goes the way I'm hoping it's to go, hopefully it will go back down. So for them to say same side's doing bad, these are probably the same scientists what work for idiot Boris. They're the same dongalongs. And the other thing what winds me up is what sale? If anything, that's going up. That's going up. That's been going up the past week. So what the hell are they on about when they say same side is doing bad? But it's one of them sort of look deny or sort of not. You know, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? It's been like that for a bit. It's going up and down. And what doesn't help as a prime example, if you read out there, kids Kids in stew, steaming and not keeping safe, because our wonderful Prime Minister just let them all go to stew. Yeah, I know, the old bastard him, they let them go to stew, they needed reputation, but what he should have done was look at the lower areas and slowly put them in, slowly. Not put them in the high areas when we told him in Manchester not to put them in the areas where it's too high. We was just improving, people, we was just improving. And you know what pisses me off? One of the scientists who said same side was going up said, read the brain, me fout in the woos. Now fair enough. There are some people out there what do fout the woos. You know what I mean? There are people what do break the woos. I don't. My friend doesn't. His partner doesn't, he's a friend of mine. And a few of my friends don't fout the woos. No. That's more like the excuse because Boris let all the bloody kids go to school. So don't give me that, Mr. Scientist. Now, don't think they are fouting the rules at the moment with women's bloody lip. Women bloody lip. What I mean by women's lip? What I mean by women's lip, the bigger dinner because I'm going to be steaming kids, so I'll see you in a bit. Right. Sorry about that, but when you're trying to talk and you've got kids streaming down your ear hole, best of Britain. But yeah, as I was about to say, you had women campaigning now in Manchester, you know, about women being threatened, trying to stop stick bars. Number one, women. If that's the case, then why don't we stop chipping tails? Yes, stipping tails. You don't want stippers, you don't want lap dancers, it's sexist, it's openistic. What about us men? Protect our rights. No more stipping tails for women. Sorry women, you can't have it both ways. But for them to campaign in Manchester when we got an epidemic, I mean, I was up and I said, I know I'm contradicting myself, what I said Sunday about women's rights and freedom of speech. It's been solved. We've got the bad guy, we've got the murderer. Not every flipping man, and I said it on Sunday, not every man is a murderer, not every man is a rapist, and not every man thinks with his fucking dingaling. So end it, women, end it. Stop campaigning, stop lying on the floor. It's becoming a joke, and not in a funny way. It's becoming a bad joke in the sense that it's beyond a joke. Lying on the floor, steaming women's rights ain't going to alter a bloody thing. I don't know what it's going to alter. It's going to put the rate up and the R rate up, and guess what? We're going to be on lock and key for the rest of our bloody lives because of your self-centeredness. Big word for me. Selfishness. Stop being bloody selfish. It's sorted. The bad guy's in prison. Granted, we'll probably pay for him to have a 3-course meal and he'll probably get the fucking vaccine like the fucking scumbags in prison. But, you know, it's not going to solve a bloody thing. All it's going to do is put the R number up. Not all men are bad. I'm not bad. Okay, I do fit with my dingaling, but I'm not a pervo. I don't rape women and I don't murder people. I'm your everyday human being. I want to see a world where people are civilised. I want to see a world where people are decent and treat people like human beings. Enough of it. It's ended. Let it go. Let it go. As Sylvester Stallone said in Lock Up, let it go. I do not want to hear that someone's campaigning in Manchester. You've got a big crowd of people, effing and deffing. Now, people say I swear. These women were swearing in front of kids. Even I kept it down there a bit then because I was walking near the kiddie stool. The women are effing and deffing and saying the C word in front of little kiddies. Campaigning women's rights. It's like, well, you have to learn to keep your mouth a bit clean and not sweat effing deaf in front of little kids. Even I know not to do that. You know, yeah, I'm dirty mouth when I'm in my room, but I'm not effing and deaf and being foul mouth in front of little kids. These women were. And you've got a pack of them in Manchester. Well done, women. Well done. Very smart. Very clever thinking. Now the R rate's going to go up even more. But I think at the moment it's stuck on a hill. It's not going anywhere. Me crying the river. But at the moment we're not on the R number. At the moment it's been on for the past few weeks. You know the fucking newspaper. I mean, if I know it could go worse. Could get better. It's early days. I just this is what I think. Again, like I said, I'm not a scientist, I don't work for bodies, I'm not them amazing dongheads that say James I's bad, and that we went down, so I don't get why it's going red. We went down at fucking 116. 2 weeks ago it was 117. We could go up tonight when I'm boasting. We could go down. I think what's going to happen is, right, what's going to happen is we're going to go up, we're going to go down, and that's all we're going to do until it goes down the hill. The only thing we've got to worry is it doesn't go up. When stupid women are campaigning their rights in a town centre, that ain't doing us any favours, as well as the stoolists. Can't have a go at the kids, that's Boris thinking. So no, not everyone's to blame Mr Scientist. Don't it the stupid women are, but Boris will take some of that for letting all the kids go back to school. How many now has been on the news where so many have been positive? Think about that, Mr Scientist, who puts the blame on us as usual. Here's one, what about human rights? Feel good now, but yeah. So yeah, you know, it is what it is at the moment. I think it's going to go up and it's going to go down. It's going to go up and and it's going to go down. Hopefully, if it doesn't go up, thanks because of stupidity on certain people, not everyone, Mr Scientist, then hopefully it will go down. I'm just at the moment, it's not on the highway. It's too stuck. England is too stuck on 58. It's gone slower. Don't help when you get stupid moron women campaigning women's rights and just bringing the heart up because they're brain dead. But at the end of the day, things could improve. So I'll call it that. I say things might improve. But in the end, that's me. And, bear with me, my dog. See you soon.